If we didn't come and strengthen you, you may have gave in. And if you gave in, look at the warning. If Muhammad invented something, we would have cut off his life vein, killed him dead. Can you show me where God threatens to do this to Jesus as he threatens to do this to your prophet over and over again? Nor know I what will be done with me or with you. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. Did you see what Jesus said? He who believes in me will live even if he dies. And everyone who lives and believes in me will never die ever. Wow, look at the difference. Your prophet says, I don't know what he's going to do to me or you. I am the first and last, the living one, and I was dead. When he turned away, he called him and said, verily, my father and your father are in the fire. So your Quran says, Mary, the greatest of all women, right, in creation, and the family of Imran, which is Mary and Jesus, the greatest of all creatures, better than your prophet, his mother and father, when his mother and father are in hell. So you guys don't have the answer because you don't have the truth, which is the Bible. But here, in case you miss it, how about Jesus? Here it is. Is he sinless? Surah Al-Maryam. Surah Al-Maryam. He said, I am only a messenger of thy Lord, that I may bestow on thee a faultless son. This is the Spirit telling Mary, I'm going to give you Ghulaman Zakiyan. Here are other translations. A son endowed with purity, a holy son, a righteous son. See, Yusuf Ali, these are all Muslim translations, huh? A pure boy, a son endowed with a spotless character, a pure son, a son who is stamped with the character of sublimity, holiness, and piety. A boy most pure. And again, where am I getting this from here? The translation. So Muslims don't think you're lying. Sam, you're a liar. You're mushrik. Look. No, I'm getting it from the Quran. So Jesus is sinless. Mary is sinless. Mary's the greatest of all women. And Jesus' family, the greatest of all creatures. And yet Muhammad's mother is in hell and his father is in hell. Let alone all the time that your God rebukes Muhammad and tells him to ask for forgiveness. You know this about your Quran?
What?
You're in your Quran, Allah keeps telling your prophet, seek forgiveness. Allah threatens him that if he acts out of line, he'll kill him.
If he acts out of line, he will kill him.
Oh, yeah, right here. Are you okay? You're shocked here. Chapter 17, 73, 75. And they indeed strove hard to beguile thee away from that wherewith we have inspired thee, that thou shouldst invent other than it against us. See, they're saying they almost tempted you to go against us. Now watch. Then would they have accepted thee as a friend? And if we had not made thee wholly firm, thou mightest almost have inclined unto them a little. See what he's saying? If we didn't come and strengthen you, you may have gave in. And if you gave in, look at the warning. Then had we made thee taste a double punishment of living and a double punishment of dying, then hadst thou found no helper against us. So look what you believe this is God saying to your prophet. Had we not come to strengthen you, you may have given in. And then if you did, we would have punished you double, both here and in hell. Can you show me where God threatens to punish Jesus? Like he threatens to kill your prophet and punish him here. Let me give you another one. 69, 44, 7. And if he had invented false sayings concerning us, we assuredly had taken him by the right hand and then severed, cut off his life artery, and not one of you could have held us off from him, saying, if Muhammad invented something, we would have cut off his life vein, killed him dead. Can you show me where God threatens to do this to Jesus as he threatens to do this to your prophet over and over again? Here's another one. Chapter 46, verse 9. It says, your prophet, because you believe God is speaking to him, say, so he's telling him, say, I am no new thing among the messenger of Allah, nor know I what will be done with me or with you. Wait. Can you show me where Jesus says, look, I don't know what God's going to do to me or with you? Your prophet is saying, I don't even know what Allah will do with me or you. I do not follow that which is inspired in me, and I'm but a plain warner. So your prophet is being threatened. You act out of line, we're going to kill you dead. You make something up, we're going to cut off your life artery. And tell them, you don't know what I'm going to do with you or with them. So you want me to leave these words of Jesus here? Let me show you the difference between your prophet and Jesus. Your prophet and Jesus. You want me to leave Jesus for this book and this man whose God is threatening to kill him and shame him and embarrass him? And by the way, he did get embarrassed. He died a very shameful death, disgraceful death. He ate poison lamb by a Jewish woman, and he says, the poison stayed in my system, and I feel it's cutting off my vein. What a disgraceful way to die. The very way the Quran said he would die if he was fake. But I'll get there. But I want to compare now what Jesus says with your prophet. Here, let alone if I tell you what he says about you women. Let me know when you're ready for that one, because I want to talk about Jesus now. Compare what your prophet said with what Jesus said. John 11, 23 to 27. John 11, 23 to 27. Jesus said to her, your brother will rise again. Martha said to him, I know that he'll rise again in the resurrection the last day. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection, the life. Did you see what Jesus said? I am, and these are two of the names of Allah according to religion. Al-Bayyith, Al-Hay, or Al-Hayat. Can you show me any prophet that said, I am the resurrection, the life? You can't. Because even the Quran says only God can say this. He who believes in me will live even if he dies. And everyone who lives and believes in me will never die ever. Wow, look at the difference. Your prophet says, I don't know what he's going to do to me or you. And if I act out of line, he's going to kill me dead. Jesus says, if you believe in me, you'll never die ever. Can you show me where your prophet says, hey, follow me and you'll never die ever?
Yeah, he doesn't say that.
But Jesus did. But I thought he's just a prophet. And then he asking you, do you believe this? Sadly, you don't. Because she said to him, yes, Lord. Ya Rab, I believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God, the one who comes into the world. Night and day when I hear Jesus and I hear your prophet. Here's another one from Jesus. John 14, verses 1 to 6. We're going to go back to Muhammad's parents in hell in a minute. Do not let your heart be troubled. Believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many dwelling places. Look, my Father, which you deny that God is his Father. So Jesus says, then your prophet is a liar and in hell, because he says he is my Father. Who the hell is your prophet to say he's not? In my Father's house are many dwelling places. If it were not so, I would have told you. Now watch what he says. For if I go to prepare a place for you, so who's going to prepare a place for me? Jesus, the Son of God, not Isa ibn Maryam of Islam. For I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come. I, Jesus, will come again, receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also. And you know the way where I'm going. Thomas said to him, Lord, we do not know where you are going. How do we know the way? Jesus said to him, I am the way and the truth and the life. Now, according to Islam, Al-Haq is one of the 99 names of Allah. And Allah is the life. So why did Jesus say, I am the truth and the life, if he's just a prophet? Can you show me where your prophet said, or Musa said, I am the truth and the life? No, prophets don't talk like this. And notice where you're going to go. No one comes to the Father but through me. That means Allah of the Quran can't be the true God according to Jesus. Because Jesus says he's going to take you to the Father. Is Allah your Father?
No.
So then Jesus says, you're going to hell because I'm taking you to my Father. You don't believe in the Father. So where are you going to go? You're going to hell.
Okay.
I'm not being crude. I'm just letting you know. That's what he says. Because he says, it's my Father's house. So is God your Father?
No, it's my God.
But then Jesus says, then you don't have God. You're going to hell. Because to live with God means you're living with my Father and I. And I'm here to take you to my Father. But you don't believe this. Now, notice the difference between how Jesus speaks, how the Quran speaks about your prophet. But here, I want to ask a question. One of the 99 names of Allah is Al-Awwal wal-Akhir, meaning the first and the last, right? Here, watch here. This is your Quran, chapter 57, verse 3. He is the first and the last, the outward and the inward. He is knower of all things. So, these are the names of Allah, first and last, Al-Awwal wal-Akhir. Now, no prophet can say he's the first and last, right?
Yes, that's his names.
Good. The Bible agrees, by the way. Here, the Quran and the Bible agree. Because, you know, some of the names of God is first and the last. Here, let me show you. Isaiah 44:6. Watch here. Thus says Yahweh, the King of Israel and his Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts, I am the first and I am the last. So, agree. These are the names of God. I am the first, I am the last. There is no God beside me. So, we agree, right? Only God is the first and the last?
Yes.
Good. Now, the New Testament, which is about Christianity, this is the Old Testament of the Jews, which we still follow and respect, because Jesus told us to believe it, not say it's corrupt, agrees. One of the names of God. Watch here. When I saw him, I fell at his feet like a dead man, and he placed his right hand on me, saying, do not fear. I am the first and the last. So you see, right? All three books agree, so, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the first and last. So here, you see who's speaking? Who's speaking here? I'm the first and last. That's God, right?
Here,
I'm the first and last. God is speaking, right? You want me to show you the Quran again? Only Allah is the first and last?
no, you don't have to.
So you agree, God is speaking? The living one? A prophet can say, I'm the first, last, the living one?
No.
So this is God speaking, right?
Well, is this not in the Bible?
Yeah, well, you mean so when the Bible says God is in first and last, it's wrong too? So we flush the Quran? Because the Quran says God is in the first and last. So I need to go back to it?
No, you don't.
So do you agree God is speaking, saying the first and the last?
Yes, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
This
And
part.
God died and came to life. I am the first and last, the living one, and I was dead. So who's talking? When did your Allah die?
Behold, I'm alive. Here is Jesus talking.
Oh, so you just admit Jesus claimed to be your God, Allah, and the God of Muhammad.
No,
Well, hold on. How many first and last are there?
there's only one.
But Jesus said, I'm the first and last who died.
Okay.
So that means your Quran is wrong because you got the wrong God.
No.
I'm telling you, because next time you come, I'm going to show you where the Quran tells you these books I'm reading, they're the uncorrupt words of God, preserved. They haven't been corrupted, contrary to the lies they tell you. And I'm going to show you from your history, your Quran has been corrupted and changed by Uthman ibn Affan. And to this day, you don't have one standard Quran. You have many qira'at of the Quran. They don't all agree. So you're not going to go to heaven if you follow Allah. I'm just letting you know. Jesus, whom you say is a prophet, says, it's my Father's house. I'm the truth and the life, and I'm the way there. And you have to believe in me and my Father for me to take you to where I'm at. I am the first and the last, died, who now lives forever. So you want to live forever? You're going to have to follow me, and you're going to have to trust in me and my Father. But if you reject that he's my Father and you reject I'm his son, then you're following a false God and you will be destroyed. Simple as that. Let me show you where Muhammad's parents are. So I don't take too much of your time. Here, Sahih Muslim. So we see, okay, guys, here, Sahih Muslim. Anas reported, verily a person said, Messenger of Allah, where is my father? He said, he is in the fire. When he turned away, he called him and said, verily my father and your father are in the fire. So Sheikh Asim al-Hakim was right. He was right. So when you say no, you're giving me opinion. Here again, this is from Sunan Abi Dawood, Sahih, right here. So you can see it, sunnah.com, graded Sahih by Al-Albani. And it says, a man asked, where is my father, Messenger of Allah? He replied, your father's in hell. When he turned his back, he said, my father and your father are in hell. My goodness. All right, what about his mother? Here it is, the hadith. So please don't tell me, no, it's not certain. Sahih, his mother's in hell, his father's in hell, yet the mother of my Lord, the greatest of all creatures, alive, glorified, whereas his parents are in hell. Let's go to Sahih Muslim here. Right here. Sunnah.com, Sahih Muslim, right here, so you don't think I'm lying. Sahih Muslim. Abu Hurairah reported Allah's messenger as saying, I sought permission to beg forgiveness for my Lord, but he not granted to me. I sought permission from him to visit her grave, and he granted permission to me. So you see, no, don't pray for her forgiveness. Don't. Now, I want to ask you one final question. Now you have, guys, about 5 minutes. If Allah told me that don't pray for my mother, she won't be forgiven, that means she's in hell, because she's not forgiven, she's in hell. Why then tell me go visit her grave when that would torment me and torture me because I'm visiting the grave of a woman that he just told me is in hell? Is this the mercy that your God shows to your prophet? So if I tell you I'm Jibreel and I say, woman, your mother's in hell, don't pray for her, but visit her grave. How miserable and depressed will you be going to the grave of a woman that God just told you is in hell? This is how your prophet, your God treats her. Now, if he treats them this way, only God knows what he's going to do to you. That's why Muhammad said, I don't know what will be done with me or you. Jesus said, I am the resurrection life. I am the way, the truth, and the life. You believe in me, you'll be with me. How come he knew and your prophet doesn't know? And you don't have a problem with it? Inshallah, maybe I'll make it to Jannah. But even when you make it to Jannah, what are you going to be in Jannah? We can talk about that too, because Jesus says heaven is purity. Your Quran says in Jannah, you're going to have these women with huge breasts, and the men are going to deflower them for all eternity. That's your Jannah? That's your Jannah, huh? You want to be one of the Hur al-Ain? where the Quran says they have huge breasts, they don't sag, and the men are going to deflower you forever. Wow, what a beautiful Jannah. Your religion is sick. May God open your eyes to it.